What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Party Hard, and I'm in the yard right now. Had a load going to Cali, but somebody loaded the wrong trailer. They loaded a trailer with no skirts on it, and for those of you who don't know, you can't go into California with no skirts. This video is more so for people if you just getting your CDL and you're just now coming out here. I know you might have watched videos and different things like that, but I'm saying keep your mind open. Don't. I see a lot of people now, you know, people buy their trucks and then they frown upon other people because they drive company trucks. I'm just telling you, new cats who come out here, don't feed into that. You know, it was said, I was watching a video today and somebody said, company driver, you a slave. Immediately I unsubscribed, unfollow, keep it fucking moving, because that's just stupidity talking. Like, really, a slave is when you're standing on the block, you caught in the cycle of destroying your community, destroying your family, destroying yourself. That's a slave. Or when you don't understand that you don't have any knowledge of self, that's a slave. Or when you can be swayed to do things or move a certain way by paper, green substance, that's a slave. I'm a slave to nothing. And if you drive a truck and it's not your truck, I don't want you to feel like you're a slave just because somebody grabs the camera, makes a video, and calls you a slave. Because there's nothing wrong with making $60, $70, $80, $90,000 a year as a company driver. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. What people don't realize and what they don't know, you have sometimes you have a lot of people that jump out here and say things and make these statements, and it's really just lack of knowledge. You know, when you just open your mouth and you start talking, you don't really have all the information you need. But that's just like, you know, with anything, first is respect. You know, and when I came out here, I tried to keep my ears open and take in information for drivers who've been doing things a lot longer than me, and learn what I needed to learn, because coming out here, pocket full of money doesn't know you need to know everything you need to know about trucking. Now, some of you might be fortunate enough to come out here and buy your truck off the rip. Kudos to you. Some of you may have to start with a company. Kudos to you too. It doesn't matter where you get your start, as long as you start. Don't listen to the bullshit, because it's really just what it is, bullshit. It's just talk. It's just rhetoric. People conversate to have themselves conversating. There's nothing wrong with making $70, $80, $90,000 a year as a company driver. You know, it's all about your agenda, what you have that you're trying to get done. When you come out here, know what you're trying to do and know what you're trying to get done. And don't concern yourself with what nobody else is doing. I really could care less what anybody else is making, any of that. I'm concerned with what I'm doing. I got a set plan, an agenda, and I'm following that agenda. And it doesn't matter, like when you come out here, you don't have to do it the way somebody else did it. You fly your own colors, you do your own thing, you know? You do your own thing. You know, you hear a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to be a company driver because I can't go where I want. I'm sorry for you. I don't want to be a company driver, can't take off when I want. Once again, I'm sorry for you. I'm a company driver, I have none of these problems. And I do good. It was a guy who came over here and worked with me, and he stacked up $60,000 in the bank account as a company driver. 60 bands he could go look at. You know, a lot of people talk a lot of shit about owning their truck, but this was his first year driving the truck, and he could go look at 60 bands. Go look at it, and he put it up. He could go actually put his hands on it and pull that out. 60 racks. Company driver. So let's not, you know, most of us have to start somewhere. You know, wherever you get your start, learn the business, man. But when you come out here, one thing that I'm gonna ask you, you know, to remember, just show respect. You know, you get a long way in this world by showing respect. You know, there's guys who've been doing this thing a lot longer than me. I've made videos in the past that were just stupidity. I did a video said, thanks old drivers for e-logs, when really it had nothing to do with the drivers, or the old drivers. It had everything to do with the government and the regulations. But that's just me being a young driver, not knowing. Just not knowing. Thinking the information I have is correct when really it wasn't. And I had the correct information, but that's just me, myself, personally. I have respect for guys who've been doing it longer than me. And I also have my own brain, and I also can discern between when somebody's telling me something to help me, when somebody's trying to hold me back. You know, I can discern which is which. Can you? You know what I mean? Can you? Because if you can't, you're going to have a real problem out here. You know, because everybody thinks they're doing it the right way. They got all the answers, all the money. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have all the money. I don't have all the answers. Nor am I trying to get all the money. Nor am I trying to have all the answers. You know, you can always tell people just who haven't experienced green paper, because it's just always a money. I'm just gonna tell you something. If you come out here and you come in trucking and everything is, you're so consumed about money, I ask you to just really take a close look at yourself. Really. It's a healthy balance with everything, even money. It is. I finally got 10 years with no felonies, so I'm hoping to now be able to get back into some of these prisons and go talk to people, kind of help them out, you know, 'cause that's what we try and do over here. And we're getting ready for this toy drive for the kids for Christmas. See that shit right there, stuff like that. For me, helping somebody who is not as fortunate as me, helping them have a better day, that's worth more to me than all the money in the world. And you know, you may think you can say what you want, but like right now, in my life, where I'm at in my life, the people I have in my life, the way my life is going, I'm comfortable. If I hit the lotto, it'd be nice, but if I didn't, I'm cool. And see, that's because I know who I am. You know what I mean? I know who I am. There's no amount of money that I'm gonna need to take for me to be able to know who I am. Money doesn't make the man. You know that. Or the woman. It doesn't. It's what you do with the money you make. Now, some people, you know, once again, let's get back to this slave of a company driver. Let's see. If I was to kick the bucket today, let's see. Of course, my company go bear me 10 G's. I got about $100,000 in life insurance. It's way cheaper than I got it if I went on my own. And stocks, investment portfolios getting fat, 401k that they contribute money to. And that's pre-tax shit. 401k pre-tax, medical pre-tax. Oh, and now medical I got, Signet Medical. Guaranteed, you had your own truck, your own operator, you won't get it for the price I got it for. See, that's what people want. Once again, as you get on there, people, when you come in here, you're going to hear a lot of stuff, and people going to tell you a lot of things, but one thing they're not going to quote is prices. They're not going to quote prices to you. So I'm going to tell you, if you're going to come out here and you're going to do your own thing, just look at everything, because things are set to where in the trucking industry, you're going to have to show your respect. You're going to have to put the fucking time in. A lot of people think it's cool to cut the corners and stuff like that. That's cool. But when you're going to hit certain obstacles where it's going to go strictly, it's not going to be a matter of money. It's going to be a matter of how much time you have in, how much experience do you have. And I have a buddy now, he has his own authority, and he's trying to get some trailers, but he started off his authority when he's young, and he doesn't have the time in yet to get the trailers from the spot he wanted to get it from. And you won't run into those type of obstacles until you know, trying to do certain things, then you'll see that the time in really counts. You need the time in to get the experience. You need the time in to learn the game, to understand the game. It takes time. So I'm just gonna say, if you're coming in, you're new to it, don't rush it. Take your time, learn, enjoy yourself, get you some money. It's your boy Party Hard. Y'all stay safe, stay sucker free.